you ready today, boo? Me too. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, then welcome. Come on in, grab a drink, get comfortable. Girl, we got so much to talk about today. Literally too much, to be honest. Too much. 2020 has already been a mess. I don't know what kind of Jumanji game that's going on in 2020, but it's already been a mess, and your faves are just out here acting a fool. That's all I can say. Your faves are acting a fool out here. Okay, so today we're going to talk about all of the foolishness that came out of Trina's mouth, honey. I did not expect, baby, I did not have on my bingo card today that we were going to be canceling Trina, that Trina was going to be bringing big raccoon energy. I did not expect it, okay? Y'all, let's just get into it. But guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, bang that bell so you'll never miss any of my videos, alright? Follow me on my social medias. It's a good time. Go have fun. Alright, so let's get into it. Trina. Okay, y'all, so y'all don't know, Trina, she is a, how old is Trina? Too damn old to be making these type of mistakes. Let me look. Katrina Laverne Taylor, baby. Trina, she is 45. Woo! Okay, so Trina is a 45-year-old rapper from Miami, Florida, okay? Her and Trick Daddy, another fat-faced ass rapper that we really don't care about, her and Trick Daddy have a, I'm only saying that because he in himself is very problematic. Go look that up on y'all's own time. So her and Trick Daddy got them a radio show. It's a very large platform up in Miami or whatever, or down in Miami or whatever, and they are broadcasting their morning show to all of the Floridians, Miamians, I don't know. They're broadcasting their opinions, their thoughts, all of that to the citizens of Miami and Dade County. Now, I don't even know what qualifications is needed to be spewing your opinions over the airwaves. Clearly none, because I'm doing it right now myself. But Trina and Trick Daddy somehow found them a spot on this show talking about issues. Alright, and of course you guys know the biggest issue in the world today, the only issue that really actually matters right now, or I'm going to say the most pressing issue right now, is the George Floyd situation, right? So of course that came up, and of course talking about this George Floyd situation, people want to rope in, of course, the riots and the protests and the looting and all of that. So Trina gave her opinion, her definitely not asked for opinion, girl, about how she felt about the protests and everything that's going on. Y'all listen to this foolishness.
Make the curfew at 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. That's how I feel.
No.
Keep everybody off the streets, these animals off the streets that are running around in Miami-Dade County acting like they have escaped from a zoo. Lock them up at 5 p.m. so the streets could be nice and clean. That's how I feel.
What the streets got to do with the people's lives? You got money.
We're not talking about the lives. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about the lives.
Listen,
we're not talking about that.
You got money.
Yeah.
These people got to go to work. These people been on lockdown.
I've been on lockdown too.
Okay. You've been on lockdown.
I've been on lockdown just like them.
Yeah, these people ain't been working.
Okay.
They about to lose
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't have jobs. I agree with that.
They about to lose their mind.
We all about to lose our mind.
And just because one person.
They run. So today their minds are all back. Everybody's minds is back today good. Because the weekend it was they back good. Okay.
They mind. One day they gonna get their mind good. But it'll help.
Oh, okay.
You gotta start somewhere.
Okay, that's cool.
You gotta start somewhere.
And that means tear up our city?
Nobody.
That means tear up our city?
Ain't nobody tear up no city.
That means tear up our city. That means run through and tear up our stores and burn down our stuff and break in our stores and go and tear up Bayside Marketplace and tear up my friend's shop that has a son and the kid to take care of her family. You go demolish the shop for something?
It's always personal with you.
It's definitely personal. It's definitely personal because I feel like at the end of the day...
Your friend got insurance.
She got insurance, but she also been locked down for 60 days, also like us, and she also don't have money like me. So I don't approve of it, period.
Okay.
I don't approve of it, period.
I don't either, but...
Because you don't want nobody burning down Sundays, let's be very clear.
But...
Okay, and you have insurance, but you don't want
tell you this.
You don't want to be snapped back from ribs and collard greens. Let's be very clear. Yeah.
Bring back...
We can't bring back anything. We can't bring back nobody's lives that has been taken away, whether it was from the police or in the hands of another civilian. We cannot bring them back. We cannot.
Okay.
We cannot bring them back. You cannot pump life back into them at all. I can't bring back my little brother's life. His life was taken by the hands of a man, a black man. I can't bring his life back. So what are you saying? Let's be back. Because I'm ready today. Today, I'm ready today. I am ready today, Miami. Today is the day. That's what we're talking about. Yes, I'm ready today.
All right. Now, we're not talking about that.
We're talking about it. We're talking about it.
We're talking about it.
We're talking about it. We're talking about it. Y'all always sweep that under the rug and y'all want to make something else. We're going to talk about it all today.
All right.
Yeah.
We're talking about black lives.
All right. The black lives that matter, right? The same black lives that are taken from the hands of other black people, those matter too, huh? All right.
I wouldn't. Yeah. What I won't do, I would not compare.
You ain't gotta compare it. You ain't gotta compare. I'm living in the life of it. It's no comparison. I feel the same way. It's no exception. A life is a life. Period. Period. A life is a life. No matter how it was taken, whether it was a car accident, whether it was from a police, whether it was from the hands of another black man, a life was taken. Simple.
I gotta get it. All right. I'm glad you said period. Trick.
Fired Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin has been arrested and charged with third-degree murder. Third-degree murder and manslaughter. Okay, third-degree murder means a homicide committed with the intention of causing bodily harm but not necessarily death. If convicted, he could get 25 years in prison or a murder charge up to 10 years in prison for manslaughter. And that's supposed to justify everything, right? Like, are you going to put him in a death chair? Because otherwise, all the rest of the stuff y'all doing don't make sense to me. That's what I'm saying. Now, I have so much to say, Miami. I am fired up. I am pissed off, and I am ready today. So
be careful
that's
what
it.
You say.
I don't have to be careful what I say. I'm a grown person, and I'm not contradicting myself at all. I know what I want to say. I have everything I want to say, and not you, and nobody else ain't gonna tell me how to say it. This morning, Monday morning, I am ready. I'm ready to speak and say what I gotta say. All y'all fake for the protests and the fake. Oh, we so concerned about George Floyd. Half of y'all not marching. I'm not even caring about this man. People are just doing it maliciously.
Everybody wasn't looting and burning up stuff.
Yeah.
So you cannot compare what other people are doing to the people that are using this for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Because it's a handful of them. It's only a handful of them. The rest of us are tired of it. When the police get behind you and the red and blue lights come on, you're not supposed to be scared. You're not supposed to be scared.
I'm never scared. I have my license and registration and insurance. I'm not scared. I know my rights.
Everybody that got killed by the police.
Exactly. Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
That's it for Trina's tea.
Oh, that's how you feel, Trina? Okay, guys, it is so much raccoon energy going on in that snip or whatever. I just don't even know where to begin. But how about I begin where Trina began? Calling us animals, honey. Animals. Well, I live in Texas. She's talking about the people in Florida. But in the bigger scheme of things, calling us animals. Animals. Like, okay. Before we even get to talking about what she said, let's talk about this tone. Like, she was so, like, she was on 10, baby. Like, Trina came out claws ready. Like, Trina was on 10. She meant everything she said, which is why when we get into this apology in a minute, I'm tired of people apologizing for things that they meant to say. Trina meant everything that she said, y'all. She said it with such conviction, and she was ready. She came out the gate strong. She said, I think the curfew needs to be from 6 to wherever to get these animals off the street, to lock these animals up. She should have might as well said super predator. Go ahead and use what Clinton called us in 92 or whatever. She might as well should have said super predator. The way, that's how you sounding, boo. Real anti-black. Girl, like, you are using white rhetoric. Animals, lock these animals up. It looks like that they've been free, or no, not free. It looks like that they have escaped from a zoo. It's like, it's 2020. Do I even have to go to the historical context of, like, why it's never appropriate to be, as anybody, but definitely as a black person, as a black woman, to be making being black synonymous with animals breaking out of a zoo? Like, do I really have to even discuss that? Okay, so I was already disgusted by that. So she said we sound like animals that's been broken out of a zoo. Let me run this back, y'all, because it's just too much. She said, lock these animals up that's been acting like they have been escaped out of a zoo to keep our streets nice and clean. So clean up the streets? Have we not heard this before? Do I need to take you back to the war on drugs, like in the Reagan era and all that? Like, why are you using such strong anti-black rhetoric, girl, on a whole black platform in Miami-Dade County? Make it make sense, guys. Like, why is that even a thing? Okay, lock them up to keep our streets clean. I was just shook. I was just shook about, I can't believe, not the baddest B, not the same Trina that we saw yelling, irate in Walmart, going off because somebody called her N-word B. Somebody called her N-word B, and she said, say it again, I am that. And don't get me wrong, she deserves to get that woman all the way together. That woman was completely out of control. But why is everybody so, baby, so here until it's time to be here? Come on. So that just threw me off. Trina even had Trick Daddy, fat face ass Trick Daddy, who was extremely problematic in his own right, on his own. She had Trick Daddy trying to save her SOS. I mean, reel her back, save our ship. She had Trick Daddy out here, out of all people. How you got us siding with Trick Daddy? You had Trick Daddy out here talking about, whoa, hold up now, Trina. Like, you got money. These people are really affected. Like, whoa, trying to save you with everything, girl, and you just not listening. Oh, they've been on lockdown. Me too. Trina, me and you on lockdown ain't the same thing. It's not the same, boo. Like, that's not the same thing. So all this, yeah, me too. That's extremely condescending, girl. You got Trick Daddy even out here trying to save you, and you just will not listen. You just don't care. And I just can't. So he's steady saying, but Trina, you got money. Do she? Because we see her selling NutriBurst and everything else, and she getting them on the Scott checks, but she got more money than me. So it's not the same. Girl, stop. Trina gets to talking about, okay, so just because we all been on lockdown, it's appropriate for you to bust into the Bayside marketplace and run through my friend's shop, and she got a kid and a family and all that. And once again, I said this in my last video, and I will always say this: I don't believe running into somebody's a black-owned small business is appropriate or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you would never hear me denounce that, because at the end of the day, those things can be replaced, okay, and people's lives cannot. And that's what Trick Daddy was trying to let her I'm the baddest, okay, or what Khia say, the baddest basset hound, baby, but trying to let her behind know that, girl, no, it's not about that. Like, your friend has money, your friend has insurance, those things can be replaced, okay? You talking about your friend, your one friend that has money and insurance. You missing the point, girl. Read the room. Like, you missing the point. So Trick Daddy trying to save her, and she talking about, nah, my friend do have insurance, but she ain't got as much money as me. Now, Trina has always had this superiority complex I really have not been with. And you know what? Looking back on it, we should never really trust Trina to begin with. This is the same Trina that tried to self-exotify, saying that her daddy was Dominican and she was half Dominican, and her black daddy to come out here and say, girl, I am not Dominican, I am black. And girl, he is black, looking like me, and I'm sure y'all. Like, so already trying to self-exotify, I'm not with it. Then she got the superiority complex. But don't get me wrong, I was singing a song too, like, I'm the baddest. You want the bad? Jessica's the baddest, okay? You couldn't tell me. I understand that. I believe in all that empowering women. I was sneak listening to Trina and all that. But she's always had this superiority complex. And we see it even when she's trying to defend somebody. Okay, yeah, my friend got money, but she ain't got enough, okay, well, my friend got money, but she ain't got enough, girl, I can't even get it out because I don't even speak like that. Okay, my friend got money, but she ain't got as much money as me. I just don't like it. Okay, and then the most disgusting thing, in my opinion, well, actually, I don't even know if this is the most disgusting. It's all disgusting, okay? It really is. But the fact that she, once again, taking it personal. So first it was my friend that ain't got as much money as me, got her stuff looted. Now it's like, my brother was killed by another black man. Like, already when I heard that, I already knew whatever was gonna come after that was was not going to be it, sis. And I was proven correct. It was not it. So basically, all this was in response to Trick Daddy saying, those buildings would be fine, okay? But these lives, George Floyd and Tamir Rice and Trayvon Martin and Sandra Bland, all these lives, those things cannot be replaced. And so then she diverts and says, my brother's life can be replaced. He was killed by another black man. And what we doing about his life? Girl, like I am very sorry about your brother, okay? My brother just got deployed to North Korea last week and all this craziness going on in the world. So I feel you. I'm extremely sad and sorry for your brother, but don't ever divert from this issue talking about your brother. And already I talked to you guys about that black on black crime, how that shit does not exist, how that is a figment of people's imagination, how it's a proximity crime, how you kill the people that you are in close proximity with, how whites kill whites and Mexicans and Hispanics kill Hispanics and Asians kill Asians. I already debunked that, along with the millions of other people that have a brain in their heads. That's been already debunked, so I'm not even going to go into that for y'all today. But how dare you divert from the actual issue, talking about, oh, my brother was killed by a black man, but does his black life matter? Does his black life matter? Like, we're talking about black life when it comes to the unlawful killing by police brutality. Was that black man a police? Because if that black man was a police officer that killed your brother unlawfully, then yes, we'll have the same energy. Black men should not be slain unlawfully in the streets by people that are been put in place to protect us. But if that wasn't the case, which I looked it up, girl, that was not the case. No, ma'am. Don't divert. This has nothing to do with that. And Trick even said, girl, we are not about to act like that's the same thing. But you don't want to listen to that. Okay, but does his black life matter? His black life was taken by another black man. And so you, once again, spewing this anti-black rhetoric about this non-existent black-on-black crime. Girl, bye. Like, Trina, you making it worse. And you, at the end of the day, like I said, you got Trick Daddy out of all people trying to save you. And you just will not catch a clue. Girl. Okay, so then she goes into talking about the charges that Derek Chauvin received. So, update. So first he got a 3rd-degree murder charge, okay, and that has, since the rioting and the looting and the protesting, that has been bumped up to a 2nd-degree murder charge, as well as the other 3 officers have been charged with aiding and abetting 2nd-degree murder. So things are working. So while you condemning and sitting on your high horse and your throne or whatever, things are working. So anyway, so she gets into this 3rd-degree murder charge or whatever. And she said, well, if y'all don't give him the death penalty, strap him up to a chair, and, take his life away, basically, then nothing else matters. Unless he is strapped and given the death penalty, then nothing else matters. All this other stuff that you guys are doing are absolutely stupid. Girl, I don't even know where to begin with that. Like, that's ridiculous. Okay, we're asking for the justice system to do what it's supposed to do when it comes to black lives. Okay? That's what we're asking for. We're asking for a charge to be consistent with the crime committed and for the sentencing to do the same. That is what we're asking for. Like, if you don't get the death penalty, it ain't worth it. Girl, you know what I think is stupid? You bumping all on the internet. I'm sorry. You bumping all over the airwaves about shit that don't matter. That's what I think is stupid. You know what I think is stupid? You diverting from the actual issues at hand to once again make it about you. That's what I think is stupid. Alright. Let's continue. Okay, no, I lied. The most disgusting thing she said in this whole thing was in response to Trick Daddy saying, when those red and blue lights flash behind you, as a black person, you are not supposed to be scared. And Trina had the audacity to part them lips and say, I'm never scared because I have my license and registration. I know you lying. I know. I did not hear Trina say she ain't never scared when the cops come behind her. She got her license and registration. So did Philando Castile, honey. And we saw how that story ended. Girl, hundreds of people are harassed and profiled, racially profiled by the cops daily with their license and registration. Hundreds of people Are you that disconnected? It is no way in hell, y'all, you can tell me that Trina is that disconnected. That you're telling me that she believes by having your license and registration, that is the magic pill for not being harassed and racially profiled by the police. That's all it takes? Tell Philando Castile that, who said I have a registered weapon in my possession and was still slain. Girl, I am just out of commission with that one right there. She said I have my license and registration, so I'm not scared, and said it so valiantly. I'm never scared. I got my license and registration. Okay, girl, well, let the rest of us know, because I didn't know that that's all it took to cure racism and racial profiling by the police. I had no idea all it took was license and registration. Where has Trina been? We should have been asked for Trina to come and let us know. Drop this jewel on us. License and registration. That's all. License and registration. Oh, and she also said, I know my rights. So did Sandra Bland. And we saw how that ended. Next, Trina came back 24 hours later. Remember in the audio, she was talking about how can somebody's mind change in 24 hours? How can somebody's mind change in 24 hours? Well, hers sure did, because 24 hours later, she came back with an apology. And let me tell you something, nobody was fooled. Nobody was fooled. Nobody was fooled. Nobody.
I am the black people. I am black people. That's who I'm speaking for. And I'm not going to say black people are animals. And this is why the day after, when we spoke to the commissioner, I said to Trick, well, I learned a lot more about what's really happening and what, you know, because I'm trying to understand what's the solution. What is the answer to everything that's happening? And it's more than just in the streets of people, you know, doing whatever. It's the commissioners, it's the governors, the mayors, all these people. It's the chief of police. I had no idea of that. So now I'm understanding that, and these are the people that has to protect the cities. And so now these are the people that you go and you want to talk to, you want answers from, you want all this, you want change. I'm not calling nobody's color or anything. The gap was, I didn't say, you know, black people, my people, and I would never say that or call black people animals or any name. Like, I am a black person, I must be an animal, I must be the same person. I mean, that's not who I am.
Okay, so the first thing that we have to point out is that Trina's energy definitely changed in this apology, okay? She came on 10 in that first video, in that first interview, and she was definitely off that high horse. I guess Twitter knocked that right down, okay? She said that she was not calling black people animals. She was specifically talking about the looters and all that, but y'all heard how her tone was, okay? Lock these animals up. Okay, no, she didn't specifically say black people, but girl, we know what you mean. Also, did I really just hear Trina say she did not know that this was a systemic issue? She said that she didn't realize that it was the police chiefs and the government officials and all these people that are making laws for us. She didn't realize that it was a systemic issue, but now she knows. She's been educated, and you know, now she's trying to enact change and figure out what the next solution is. Where have you been when Trick Daddy was trying to teach you? You wasn't listening. It was okay. When Twitter was trying to educate you, what's dragging you? It was y'all ignorant and this and that and all these reckless tweets going up. But now it's like, I've been educated 24 hours later. I've been educated. I have been reformed. I've been delivered. Okay? All of that. Now she understands it's a systemic issue. Now she understands the severity of this issue, and she just wants to see change, and she was not calling y'all animals. Y'all let me know if y'all believe that, how y'all feel about that. Khia is going on her gag order courtroom or whatever to drag Trina. You guys know that it's going to be entertainment. That's going to be entertainment, so I will be tuning into that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am going to go do something productive. I'm not sure what yet. Bang the notification bell so you'll never miss another one of my videos, honey. And until next time, I will see you then. Bye. Mwah.